Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Monday, December 30th, kinda. Yeah. This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I'm your Monday vlogger B. And this week's topic is all about taking care of ourselves. Let me read through this real quick and we'll try to struggle through it. It's a kind of tricky topic when you start to break it down. It says taking care of yourself. As a bariatric patient, what should that look like? Give some examples of what it looks like in your life or ways you take care of yourself. Now, the way that that reads, it kind of sounds like there is a way that this should look. And it's actually quite the contrary. We've talked about this before. You know, everyone's journey is different, and everyone's definition of their journey is different. And for me, my journey is my quest for success. And by success, I mean this idea that I'm in a place in my life where I'm happy. And that means happy with my weight, happy with my size, happy with my exercise, happy with my food consumption, happy emotionally, happy physically, happy mentally, all of these things. And that doesn't happen overnight. And it's not a point where I'm going to get to and stop. It requires constant evaluation and constant maintenance and constant reevaluation and adjustment. And it's something you never really achieve. It's just something you kind of strive for. And when you find this balance, you do things to stay there. And then as your needs change, as your life changes, you kind of have to reevaluate and get back on track. So, we talk about taking care of yourself as a bariatric patient, and I think that includes a lot of things that we talk about as bariatric patients. And I mean, the 210, 270, whatever your doctor recommends minutes of exercise a day, the 64 ounces of water, the protein, the not drinking with meals, all these rules that we follow. Those are the things that I think that the topic is kind of pointing at. But I think it goes beyond that. And I'll try to explain it. And I'm probably going to do a terrible job, but I think to achieve success, and this is just me talking now. I'm not talking for the rest of the world. This is just the way that I feel about this. I think to achieve success, by my definition of success, we have to do lots of things above and beyond the rules. And I mean things like we have to go out and test our limits and test our boundaries physically, like challenging ourselves. That's why we do things like 5Ks. That's why I do these fitness challenges every month. That's why I go to boot camp. That's why I started, doing these self-defense classes that I do on Wednesdays. I don't even know if I've talked about that on Facebook yet. Um, you know, these things are above and beyond. These things are out of the ordinary. It's why you read about, you see us online. These guys that are doing triathlons and half marathons. Those are the things that they do to take care of themselves physically, to push the envelope, to see how far they can take themselves physically. But we have to do it more than physically. I think we have to do it mentally. We have to put ourselves in situations where we have to make tough choices. We have to put ourselves in situations where we're not comfortable. For me, being a single male, I have to go out. I have to go into the world, and I have to challenge myself to try to talk to people, to try to meet people. I go out with the guys just to see if I can pull a phone number every now and then. It's those things, and I know it sounds terrible, but it's true. And it's those things that I do to push myself in places where I'm not that comfortable, in places where I haven't been comfortable before. Because I guarantee you, at 400 pounds, I'm not going to the club and pulling a phone number. But I did it this weekend. And those are the things that I do to take care of myself. It feels good. It feels good mentally. It feels good emotionally to know that somebody's interested in you. It feels good. I'm not going to lie. And I want to give that to myself. Just like every once in a while, I'm going to go to Sonic and I'm going to get an ice cream because it tastes good. I'm not eating it every day, no. But I give it to myself because I take care of myself. It's the same reason that I go to Starbucks and I get my misto 5 times a week. But every once in a while, I'll get something else. Because the misto may be taking care of myself nutritionally on the regular. But every once in a while, I have to treat myself. And that's not physical. That's emotional. That's psychological. And all these things go hand in hand, you know. I have to go to the gym. I have to. Because if I don't move, the scale's not going to move. I do that to take care of myself physically. I go to boot camp on Mondays because I like to push the envelope. I want to see how far I can go. That's what I do to take care of myself physically also. But it also feeds a psychological need to challenge myself. Yeah, it's why I do these 30-day fitness challenges. See how far I can go. To see if I can do 250 squats at one sitting. You know, I was looking at my calendar to see what I have to do next week. You know, it's why I go out into social settings, and I'm not one of these people that suffers from anxiety, but a serious lack of self-confidence. And I challenge myself. I challenge myself in those emotional settings. I challenge myself in the physical settings. I challenge myself mentally, you know. In addition to listening to my body, you know, calling the doctor when I need to, eating the protein that I'm supposed to eat, you know, getting in the fitness that I'm supposed to get. But I don't really consider that taking care of myself. That's just something that I do. It's something I do because I have to do it. You know, and that's kind of what I'm trying to distinguish here, and I don't know if I'm doing a very good job of. You know, there are things that we do because we have to do, and there are things that we do because we want to do, and it's those want to do things that are good for us, that are positive. You know, getting an eggnog latte because it's Christmas and I deserve one, it's not a positive thing, right? But well, it's not positive physically, but it's very positive emotionally. It puts me in a good place, makes me very happy, puts a smile on my face, and that's important. That's very important. Because, like I said at the beginning, achieving success, for me, is finding balance between physical success, mental success, and emotional success. And it's not an easy thing to do. And it requires constant evaluation, and constant reevaluation, and constant testing, and constant pressing of that envelope. But that's taking care of myself for me. Yeah. So anyway, I think I've confused you all enough. I hope you guys got something out of this. It's still I may have to reshoot this. I don't know, but we'll look at it and see. Guys, make sure you thumbs up. Don't thumbs down. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Come back and see us tomorrow for another Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works video. Come back and see me on Monday for another confusing as hell Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works vlog. Happy New Year's, guys. Have a wonderful week and take care. Bye.